Mosas, I know there has been a lot going on right now in mainstream media and with people talking about the things that are happening in LA, but I really want to touch base on this again because I feel like it's very important. I feel like there's a lot of misinformation out there. First of all, I know so many people already know what's going on in LA, but I don't think people fully understand what is happening because everything's getting distorted by mainstream media, like I said. Now, there have been a lot of protests happening all over LA, and I feel like people are making it seem like LA is completely just like under fire right now. And yes, there were moments that things were getting a little bit out of hand, and you can tell that. But for the most part, it seems like LA is doing just fine. But they called the National Guard, and they were supposed to get thousands and thousands of people from the National Guard to come down to keep the peace. But in reality, all we've only seen is just a few National Guardsmen, and they haven't even been interacting with the protesters because that would be completely against the law. But then after we kind of put that to rest and the National Guard not really getting involved with the protesters, then the administration decided to apparently mobilize 500 Marines that were stationed close to LA. Now, the story was that they were going to go and keep the peace and try to wrangle everybody up. And then the LAPD was like, I don't know what's happening here because it seems like we're all Gucci. The National Guard really had nothing to do there, and there wasn't as many of them as people were saying there was. And then they're like, yeah, we're going to mobilize 500 different Marines. But when I'm hearing from people that are in LA right now, they're like, yeah, they said that, but there hasn't been any Marines down here. And it's really not as crazy as people are making it out to be. People are just trying to peacefully protest and, figure out what's happening. And of course, I'm very interested in knowing what's happening, but they're saying, okay, yeah, we mobilized those 500 units. But then we hear in the same breath, like, oh, we're trying to figure out how we can get those units out. When I'm like, okay, so did you mobilize them or did you not? I'm confused here. Now, there's a lot going on, but one thing I consistently hear is the fact that the people in LA are banding together and they're not going to allow these people to bully them. And the fact that Newsom, their governor, he is not having any of it, and he's pissed at the administration, and he has been making videos of how they're trying to defund them because they're trying to do all of this and they're a sanctuary state and blah blah blah. And Newsom is like, go ahead, try to do it. You know that LA, California in general, is like one of the biggest donor states in the US, and you guys need us just as much as we need you. So I'm glad at least LA has somebody backing them up, and I hear that these protests could be going on as long as 60 days. So, I mean, this is only the beginning, and guys, I have no idea how long this is really gonna last or how much it's going to escalate, but everybody, please be out there, be safe, know your rights, gather your resources. As shitty as it is to say, I mean, expect the peaceful protests to probably not be as peaceful. And it's not because of you protesters, it's because of everyone else. So please be vigilant, be safe out there, and my heart goes out to all of you guys.